Basic Brewing Radio is sponsored in part by the American Homebrewers Association. Up your IPA game with homebrewing techniques, craft beer clone recipes, and a free book from the American Homebrewers Association. Push your brews to the limits with Brewing Eclectic IPA by Dick Cantwell, or dive into science and history with IPA, brewing techniques, recipes, and the evolution of India Pale Ale by Mitch Steele. Join for 1 year and receive your choice from 60 different brewing books. Visit homebrewersassociation.org/basicbrewing for offer details. That's homebrewersassociation.org/basicbrewing. Welcome to Basic Brewing Radio for Thursday, June 8th, 2023. I'm James Spencer. Here at Basic Brewing Radio, we're all about home brewing. This week, Steve Wilkes and I head to Schaumburg, Illinois to have beers at the Ballpark as we attend the annual Ballpark Brew Fest. Along with a bunch of local beers, we'll taste Ken Kazmierski's hot dog beer in its native habitat. If you want to support us financially, check out patreon.com/basicbrewing, and many thanks to everybody who's helping out in that way. If you go to patreon.com/basicbrewing, you can see a long list of stuff that you can access if you sign up as a supporter. Financial supporters this week will see an early release of a video episode featuring an experiment that Steve did using a commercial oak flavoring in a traditional IPA. Steve sort of went back to basics with this IPA recipe. Nothing fancy, kind of like the way we used to do things back in the day, but man, was it delicious. What will this commercial oak flavoring bring to the beer? Well, financial supporters will see this week, and the general public will see it next week. The week after next, Steve and I are heading to San Diego for HomebrewCon, so you won't hear a show posted that week, but we should return with lots of good stuff for you. In the olden days, before Susan and I were empty nesters, we took a whole month of June off for the conference and for family holidays and such as that. But, we do have something planned for later this year that will probably cause me to take a week off from posting. But, since we're around the house, I might as well be posting shows. Steve's coming over to the house tomorrow to brew his version of a hot dog beer. He's going to brew a small batch, 2.5 gallons. Steve did get the recipe from Ken for his hot dog beer, but Steve, he just can't follow a recipe sometimes. So he's going to put his own twist to the thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what Steve comes up with and to see if it's as good as the original. I bet it will be. FedEx tells me that my samples of the next featured hybrid yeast strain from Imperial Yeast should be on my porch in just a few minutes. I-10 Mangostini is the new hybrid strain. You've seen posts about it, I'm sure. You've heard me talking about it. Here's what Eben at Imperial says. Eben says, our brewing scientists developed this new Saccharomyces cerevisiae strain by directing 2 unique strains through their idle sexual cycle via fungal sporulation isolating, resulting in a hybrid that is an efficient and highly flavorful agent for fermentation. In other words, Matt, you remember last year we talked to Dr. Matt Winans about this process in the show when they came out with I-22 Capri. That was a fun yeast strain, a hybrid yeast strain. They're essentially naturally coaxing 2 yeast strains to share genetic material instead of just cloning themselves and budding. That's the way I understand it anyway. Eben says Mangostini was developed for its excellent attenuation, prompt reduction of diacetyl, and versatility, brewing a wide variety of ales and IPAs. It boasts a robust flavor profile of ripe tropical fruit, strawberry, and lychee, or is it lychee, that beautifully complement big hop additions. I-10 Mangostini is now shipping. It's worth noting that this strain is not a GMO product. I'm going to have my packet today, as I say, unless FedEx is lying to me. I don't think they are. Now I just have to formulate a deliciously hoppy recipe to go along with it. Ask your local homebrew store to stock up on I-10 Mangostini from Imperial. Shipping now. And check them out. Or check out all the fun and deliciously dependable strains from Imperial Yeast at imperialyeast.com. It's imperialyeast.com. Okay, this was a really fun day. I've never been to a brew fest like this one. All the breweries and vendors were kind of lined up in the shade, overlooking the ball field. The weather was a little chilly, which is perfect for me. I love jacket weather. And we got to spend a little more time with our new friend Ken Kazmierski as he poured his Chicago hot dog beer in its natural habitat.
Steve Wilkes, we're at another Brewfest.
Imagine that. This is pretty cool, though. This is in a ballpark. Schaumburg.
Yeah, the Wind Trust Stadium, the home of the Boomers.
Home of the Boomers.
The Schaumburg Boomers. Yeah, I think this is the first. This is the first Brewfest that we've been at a ballpark, and we're here up in the kind of, what would you call this, the concourse?
Yeah, definitely. Concession concourse.
So we're it's my favorite episode. I don't know what that means. But we're overlooking the field, and people are milling around.
Yep.
We stood in a big, long line.
Yep.
And we want to thank the people at the Ballpark Brewfest for giving us tickets and letting us come in for free.
Absolutely. It's a lovely day here near Chicago. I tried to say central Illinois, but I don't know Illinois, so it's not central. But anyway, it's very nice.
Yeah, and I see our goal. I asked the young lady at the front here who was giving out cups. I said, "Where's the homebrew booth?" And she said, "Homebrew?" And I said, "We're looking for the hot dog beer." She said, "Oh, over there."
Well, gosh, I haven't had that in 12 hours. Let's go.
All right. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning. And how was your evening yesterday?
We won't talk about that.
Okay.
No, we had a good evening. It was this morning that was a little tough.
Oh, okay.
No, I asked the young lady up front who's giving out the cups. I said, "Where's the homebrew booth?" And she said, "I don't know." And I said, "We're looking for the hot dog beer." And she said, "Oh, over there."
Yeah. We've had a big turnout already, and we're at about 90% positive again. So I'm very pleased with that because, some people can't take it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate their honesty, but it's moving real well. And Nancy's Hibiscus Lime Mead is a big mover today, too.
Oh, we got to talk to Nancy about the Hibiscus Lime Mead.
Yeah, we got to try that.
You definitely have to try that.
Well, we'll have to get in line like normal people and get our beers.
Give me your glass.
How's that for a subtle hint?
It's moving so quickly, we're down to half pours. Okay.
Well, we should probably start with two. We should probably start with half
pours.
pours.
A little quickly myself.
Hibiscus, it's got a pinkish hue.
It does have a pinkish hue, and so hibiscus and lime.
Thank you, Ken. Let's talk to the brewer.
Nancy.
Oh, Nancy. Now reintroduce yourself.
I'm Nancy Fana. I'm the owner of the What's Brewing Supply, and located in Palatine, Illinois. It's a homebrew shop.
Right. We spent some time with you last night at the Metropolitan Brewing Company. So people might not have, they won't have heard that, or maybe they will. I don't know. I lose track, Nancy. This is believe it or not, it's our first beverage of the day. Yeah. So what do we got here?
That is a hibiscus lime mead. And what I did is I actually made 4 gallons of that at like 12%. And then I took a gallon of it and diluted it twice, so it's about a 6.1, 6.7%. And then had to tweak the flavors again on it and made it like a little bit of a petulant session mead. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's very nice. So tell us how you got both the hibiscus and the lime into the mead. So we know that mead is honey, water, and yeast, most basically. How did you get your flavorings into it?
I got some hibiscus leaves from the grocery store, like $3 for 8 ounces of it, and I took about 6 ounces in a 4-gallon batch, and just steeped it, cold steeped, in actually after the mead was fermented. And then after that, I actually took about 1 lime's worth of grated lime peel and threw that in there too, and then maybe tweaked it with a very, very tiny amount of tannin. And it speaks for itself. It's delicious.
So where do you stand on the yeast nutrition? Are you a all up front or are you a stepper?
I'm a step. What happens is if you do a step, you could drink it within like 2 to 3 months. Like this one I made like 2 months ago. And it just makes it smooth. If you don't, it gets hot. It gets fusily, and so it takes, I don't know, like 6 months or so before you can actually drink it. I have the undiluted version of this also sitting in the cooler.
We might want to get that a little later.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'd like to try that.
Well, this is delicious, Nancy. Thank you.
Glad you like it. Try the passion fruit blonde. That's delicious too.
Awesome. Okay, sir. Now tell me who you are and where you're from.
Matt Grubb from Inverness, Illinois.
What are you drinking there?
Hot dog beer here.
Get your hot dog beer here. What do you think?
It's good. I like the pickle notes. I feel like I'm tasting meat, but they're saying no, so it's very good. Yeah, I'll try it again, I think.
Yeah, were you suspicious in the beginning?
Yeah, very apprehensive about it, but it was a good taste.
And you, sir?
I also had the hot dog. It was certainly something, but I was glad I tried it. You know, I got to get the experience.
He's less committal. Tell me who you are and where you're from.
Kyle, I'm from Schaumburg.
All right, Kyle.
Yeah.
So that was very diplomatic.
Yeah, I mean, it was something. You know, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. I feel like it was like a challenge that every man has to complete in their lives.
Well, thank you for being a diplomat.
For sure, absolutely. Thank you as well.
What are you getting, Steve? They're sharing a booth with Almond Ridge Brewery.
Yeah.
The home brewers are. What did you get?
I got a Mexican lager brewed with blue corn.
Oh.
So I'm all about that blue corn stuff, you know.
Yeah. So now we met him last night.
Yes.
Is this Matt? Is that Matt?
Yeah.
Matt. So Matt, did you have anything to do with this beer that you're pouring?
I brewed it myself. It's Bloody Butcher Blue Corn out of Michigan. Is the star of the ingredient with it. Used Saz hops with it in general, and Omega's Mexican lager yeast.
Now we sat with you last night, but I don't think you got introduced on the show. So introduce yourself.
My name is Matt Moreno, founder of Almond Ridge Brewery. Been doing it since about 2011. And just Nancy's been grateful enough from What's Brewing to help me out and let me do this here.
Oh, wow. So that brewery that we saw last night, it's a professional brewery?
No, it is not. That was Metropolitan that we were at yesterday, and so.
No, I mean photos. We saw photos.
Yes, photos yesterday. That's my garage right now. So hopefully we'll get into a more professional, bigger space within a couple of years. But yeah, so in 2020 I made the big jump and started producing the bigger stuff from Spike and everything like that. So. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, no wonder you got such fancy equipment. Can I try something?
Yes. What would you like?
What do you? Dealer's choice.
All right.
So tell me about that. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's very good, and you know, it is a traditional Mexican style lager. I mean, just nice and light, real easy drinking.
Does it taste corny?
Actually, the corn does come through a little bit, but not in that bad corn way. But you do get that. Do get a little hint of that graininess or corniness. Yeah.
I think that's what I've got. Matt, did I get the corn beer too?
Yes, you did.
Oh, that's good.
That's very good.
Oh. So tell us how you treated the corn.
So the corn is just crushed blue corn that I ended up using and put it in the mash along with about 12 pounds of Pilsner malt. And that was it. So
any challenges with that?
Not at all. It's a really beautiful, it works great. I prefer it actually more than the flake corn that we use. So, because it actually is a little bit lighter and then it's not as alcohol-y as I get in the bite from like flake corn that you get from the store.
Awesome. Well, we're taking you away from your work. You got customers. Thanks, Matt. Okay, we've got some participants here drinking the hot dog beer. Can I
drinking a Chicago hot dog right there. That is a very bizarre thing. It tastes like a Chicago hot dog.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know yet, but it's definitely what it advertises to be.
What do you think?
Oh, no, it is like eating a hot dog. I don't know.
I had it last year.
Oh, you're not having it this year?
Nope.
It's a gaggle of hot dog beer drinkers.
A gaggle?
Yeah, that's what you call a group of hot dog beer drinkers. So what do you think? Is it good?
It's different, and everybody's got to try it at least once.
You're very diplomatic.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you. Are you drinking the hot dog beer?
I am drinking the hot dog beer.
What do y'all think?
It tastes like a hot dog.
Is that a good thing?
If you're from Chicago, it is.
Now, we're from Arkansas, so tell us what the rules are with a hot dog, a Chicago hot dog. What makes it a Chicago hot dog?
It has to be a beef hot dog. It has to be a Vienna hot dog. And you cannot put ketchup on it.
What about mayonnaise?
Ew, absolutely not.
Can you taste all the ingredients of the Chicago dog in the beer?
Yeah, you sure can. You get the celery salt, you get the hot dog flavor, even a little bit of sport pepper in there.
So would you do it again?
Absolutely.
We're getting about a 50-50 mixed response from people.
I'm all for it.
Awesome.
It was really good.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Hey, tell me who you are and where are you from?
I'm Caitlin. I work at Pollyanna and Roselle.
And what are we drinking here? I've got an IPA.
Yep, you've got the Lakeside Gap, a lighter IPA. We have a flagship, which is called the Lexical Gap. And so they decided to make one that's like a little bit more summer friendly, a little bit more drinkable in larger quantities, but just a lighter ABV.
It's delicious. Go ahead and pour these guys, and we'll talk amongst ourselves. I think you've got a raspberry wheat.
I do, and it's very nice. It's very nice and light and refreshing, very clean. I don't get a lot. I don't really get any kind of German wheat, overtones. It's just very clean, kind of, I'd say, in the American style. And the fruit is not too dominant, so it's just very, very refreshing, which is nice for the summer.
Yeah. It's a little chilly outside here today. It's overcast, but these both.
For us Arkansans, this is more like winter.
We're here at Short Fuse Brewing Company. Who we got?
My name is Tom.
And Tom, what do you do with Short Fuse?
I manage the suburbs and some of the distributorships and some self-distro territory. So out here pouring today at Ballpark Brewfest.
Awesome. Go ahead and pour this, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are you pouring today?
So I'm pouring 3 beers today. So we're pouring our New England Hazy IPA called Lucy Juicy. We're also pouring Tropical Hurt Lockers, a raspberry passion fruit sour. So this one, silver at GABF, and so that was 2021. That year we also won Brewery of the Year in the country, and then Brewers of the Year in the country. So quite a year for us. And then I'm also pouring today our newest beer called Sunkiss. It's just hitting the market right now. It's a tangerine wheat ale. So nice. We're hoping for good things from it.
Can I get a brief pour of the Hurt Locker?
Absolutely.
Oh my God!
Really good.
Do you mind sharing?
No, I don't mind.
That is a flavor bomb.
Oh my! Whoa, that's really good. It's really tart. It really hits you, but boy, that passion fruit's killer.
Yeah, it's juicy in the best way, and tart, and wow, I could drink a lot of that in a hurry.
Yeah, I'd be in a lot of trouble. So let's get away from here.
Tell me who you are and where you're from.
My name's Chris. I'm with Maplewood Brewing.
We came to your place yesterday afternoon, and I had a dark mild there that was really, really good.
That was a fantastic beer. Real low ABV, real nice and easy. A lot of good, just malty characteristics that go with it. It's just absolutely a really good drinkable beer.
What are you pouring?
Right now I'm pouring our Pulaski Pilsner. It's a dry hop Pilsner with Santiam hops, 5.1%. Real easy drinking flavored beer, and I've also got our new all-year beer, Sidewalk Surfer. It's an 8% double West Coast IPA, but it's more on the juicy side than the piney side, and drinks about like a 5%. It's a good beer.
You want the Pilsner?
Yeah, I'll do the Pilsner.
Yeah, give Steve the Pilsner, and if I could get the big old beer, I'll take one for the team,
You always do.
There you go. Now you got a dry hop Pilsner.
Yep.
And I've got a healthy pour.
That's all I can do. Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us, do you know the specifics of this beer? Are you amongst the brewing team or the sales team?
I'm in the sales team. Yeah, we're using a lot of Citra Cryo in there. There's a hint of Mosaic, a hint of Mosaic and Mosaic Cryo. A hint of Citra.
Wow. it's really big without being too sticky, and the hops are nice and fresh, and piney and a little bit juicy, and it's way good. Pour this gentleman beer. I'll talk to Steve about the Pilsner.
Pilsner's delicious. It's crisp. It's actually got a nice, pretty big mouthfeel. It's not a thin beer at all, so it's got a really good malt build. And the hop character is really nice. I can't remember what he said it was, but I can tell you that it's very enjoyable, very refreshing, great summertime beer.
Wow, really good. Thanks, sir. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers. Tell me who you are and where you're from.
I'm Schaumburg. I'm local. It's my 7th one. I'm into 7 out of 10.
Have there been 10 of these?
This is the 10th one.
So you're at 70%.
Yeah. Next year I'll be 80%.
Yeah, that's a passing grade. You're fine.
Yeah. Oh, I love it here. Every year we have more and more people showing up. We're up to like 25 people this year.
Now, what are you drinking? It has a pinkish hue.
This is a bougie fruit. I'm not a big fruit beer guy. It's a sour. It tastes like candy, literally.
Nice.
Delicious.
Nice. I think I know where. Have you had the hot dog beer?
I tried that a couple of years ago. Not the biggest fan, but it's different. You got to try it at least once.
Oh yeah, we love it. We're big fans.
Yeah, it's good stuff. A lot of unique beers here.
Awesome. Well, good luck on 80% next year.
All right, we'll try it. Thank you.
All right, tell me who you are and where you're from.
I'm Ross. I'm from Wolf Den Brewing. We're in Bloomingdale. We're like 10 minutes from over here. We're one of Illinois' haunted breweries.
Oh, haunted?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
The ghosts of yeast's past?
Oh, every kind of, like the real bad stuff, the real angry stuff.
Well,
like poltergeist, but like very low, like slow fermenting.
Like valves opening in the middle of the night?
TVs turning on and off, glycol going out in the middle of the night.
Oh, wow. Well, with Wolf Den is an appropriate name for a haunted.
Oh, absolutely. So we're in an old house from the 1850s that we converted, so it's like a real Northwoods kind of a feel. But we do like a lot of pretty standard styles. We do a lot of, we got a Polish Pilsner and a fruited sour on right now.
Oh, well, set aside. Which one do you want?
I want them both, but I think I want the Polish Pilsner.
Yes. You're going from a dry hopped Pilsner to the Polish Pilsner.
I want to get the Polter Pilsner later.
And I'll get the fruited.
What I want to know is, will this beer haunt me later tonight?
Tomorrow morning you'll be visited by
ghosts of Pilsner's past.
That's right. Now, this has a pinkish hue. Now,
so blackberry and raspberry with vanilla and then a little bit of lactose.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, now you picked he's stealing my beer. Now,
yeah, that's really nice. Oh, I like that.
That's very bright, and the fruit is very fresh. Now, where do you add the fruit? In the serving vessel?
Into the fermenter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So do you let it?
It's a lot of fruit. There's 120 pounds of pure puree. So there's blackberry, 84 pounds of blackberry, and then 42 pounds of raspberry in there.
So do you chill at that point, or I'm cleeking? I'm sorry.
We ferment it out. It's just a regular kind of a pale beer. We ferment it out. Once it's done fermenting, we crash it, dump the yeast, bring it back up to like 50 degrees, and then we add the fruit. And let that sit in there for probably about a week. Then we crash it again, dump out most of the fruit out of there, and then straight into the bright with the vanilla is already in there. We use vanilla beans. We chop up some vanilla beans and scoop out the gravy and throw it all in bags in there.
So do you see fermentation after you add the fruit, or?
Oh yeah.
Wow, because it's so fresh.
We close it off, but you can see the pressure building. So every once or twice a day, I'll just come over there, just like.
You just let the ghosts do that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't need any help from them with that. It's a full-time job as it is.
Wow, well, I'm surprised that the fruit is so fresh that I'm surprised there's any fermentation at all.
We just kegged that last week. So we have that in cans as well.
Wow, that's terrific. Tell me about the Polish Pils.
So it's a pseudo lager. We use Lutra from Omega.
Yeah.
So I'm fermenting at 88 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Which kind of, my old sensibilities, my old homebrew sensibilities are kind of bothered by that, but 2 days, it's done.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Well, it's terrific. But tell me specifically, what makes it a Polish version?
So we use Lubelski hops,
Okay.
which are from Poland.
Okay.
So initially, when our owner came up with the recipe, he called it Highlander. There can be only one. And he goes, one wash. And I go, you've never seen Highlander? You've never seen Highlander. But I guess there's like mountain people in Poland are called Highlanders.
Oh.
That's where the name came from.
Oh, I see.
So we use
Well,
Lubelski hops.
Well, coincidentally, our Uber driver that brought us here we came in a Toyota Highlander.
Oh yeah, I got one right out there. That's what I drive.
Wow, it all revolves around you.
Yeah, but not really. No.
So, would you think that it was a traditionally fermented Pilsner?
Yeah, I would actually. Yeah, that's a nice thing about. Yeah.
It's an amazing yeast. It's like 2 days and it's done. Whatever temperature. I mean, you just keep it at that temperature. Saves a lot of water through the chiller.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, we can ferment on our hot porches in the summertime with the Weikies and all. So you gave us a hug when we came up.
Yeah.
So I take it you've seen us before.
Oh yeah, I've been following you guys for years. I've been listening to the podcast, watching the YouTube videos. I love you guys. I was like, is that really them? No, they wouldn't be. What are they doing up here? And then you said the hot dog beer.
Yeah. Have you tried the hot dog beer?
Oh yeah. So I'm a beer judge as well. And I judged that beer when it first was created. Way back at Spooky Brew down at what was it? I forget which brewery. It was at a brewery downtown. Probably about 10 years ago. I judged that beer. That was in Spooky Brew was kind of a hodgepodge of everything.
This is a theme.
Yeah.
Spooky Brew, the Haunted Brewery.
Yeah. So I tried that beer and I go, there's no way. What the hell did they do to this? It's got everything. It's got the mustard, it's got the celery, it's got everything. And I go, how the hell did they do this?
Yeah.
And now these guys started brewing it. They've been here like the last 2 or 3 years. They bring that beer. And I always look forward to it.
Yeah.
That was my reaction last year at HomebrewCon. I had a glass and I was just freaked out. It was like, and there's even the sport pepper in it.
Yeah.
It was Steve's favorite. It was Steve's favorite beer at HomebrewCon last year.
Yeah. So yeah, they bring that every year here. That's the only fest they really do. But it's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, you got to go to Wolf Den Brewing in Bloomingdale, Illinois,
Yep.
and see the ghosts. And say, tell me your name again.
Russ.
Russ.
Like Perot.
Oh, Ross. Ross, I might have been drinking some beers.
Yeah, well, more power to you.
Well, thanks for visiting with us, and thanks for sticking with
Great
us.
to see you guys. Take care.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Tell me who you are and where you're from.
Andrew, I'm here with Burnt City Brewing. We're in the Westtown neighborhood of Chicago. We brew out of a facility called the District Brew Yards in Hubbard and Ashland. There's also a second facility we have in the suburb of Wheeling on Milwaukee Avenue, like a block south of Lake Cook Road.
What's the... There's stuff blowing through.
It looks to be dandelion puffs.
Thank goodness, I thought I was seeing things.
I saw some on my way in after parking.
What are we pouring here today?
I have a West Coast IPA called Raptor Snacks, mostly Citra hop-based, with a little bit of Amarillo and HBC 630 for the floral nature. It's going to be very bright and citrusy up the front with that bitter nature and floral you want on the back end of a West Coast.
Sold.
All right, let's give you a little bit of a beer wash here first.
The cheap seats are getting it.
Oh, yeah. And then I also have an unfiltered German-style Pilsner called Two-Headed Boy.
Oh, that's what I want. All right. He wants a two-headed boy.
I'm all about pills today.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
It's either a rut or a trend.
Yeah, these are my 2 year-round offerings you find spread all over the city. Two-Headed Boy, though, you can actually find all in Wrigley Field.
So what does Burnt City concentrate on? What are your specialties?
We don't really say that we really concentrate on anything specific. So like our 2 year rounds are a Pilsner and a West Coast IPA. We're about to introduce a hazy and possibly a sour into the year-round mix. But then we really just want to concentrate on making sure if we do anything traditional, we keep to tradition with it. For instance, at the end of this month, we'll be starting the brew on our Märzen Lager for Oktoberfest to make sure that it has the proper at least 8 weeks of fermentation time.
Well, the Pilsner is traditional. How's the traditional Pils?
It's very good. It's just nice. Well, it's Pilsnery. I mean, it tastes like a good German Pils.
Nice and clean.
Nice and clean. Crisp hops. Good hop backbone. Lots of structure in the beer, and very, very easy beer to drink as you want in a Pilsner.
Yeah. Well, the West Coast IPA is very nice and sharp and hoppy. It's got a really nice malt backbone as well. We're talking. I think we could drink these beers all day.
That's part of the point of them. Is the West Coast definitely does not taste as strong as it is. It's a 7%er. So there's a little danger there. But the Pilsner, so that one, part of that was made with the tagline, "You wish you had two heads so you drink it twice as fast."
It's not. You'll be seeing people with two heads after you've been drinking it.
Let's say your average brewer, when they're done for the day, they're not going for your 8% double IPAs, that are crazy. They're not drinking Imperials. They're drinking about a High Life, knocking down shots of Malort. So our guys just wanted to have something simple and easy that they would drink, when they were done with a long day sitting over the hot tanks.
So we're in Chicago. We got to ask, what's up with Malort?
Hey, you gotta love it.
I had it. Somebody, a friend of mine used to live up here, and he brought back a bottle of Malort, and I've heard all kinds of horrible things about it. And I tried a sample. I had no problem with it.
It's gasoline distilled in regret.
Is that the tagline?
Well, actually, I think their official tagline is Malort, tonight's the night you fight your dad.
Domestic abuse is not funny, but that's funny. No, I actually had a second sample because I thought it was fine.
Now, to some palates, there's absolutely nothing about it. It's one of the only alcohols that actually was allowed to legally be served during Prohibition.
Oh, for the medicinal quality?
It was the medicinal quality. It was the, if I remember my history on it correctly, the flavor base was created because I don't remember the exact reasoning, but Carl Jepsen himself had lost his sense of taste for some reason. And the flavors that he distilled using the wormwood that's used in Malort were one of the first things he was actually able to taste that came through to his taste buds.
Oh, wow.
And through that, being used as a digestive, medicinal-wise, through Prohibition, is why it was legally allowed to be sold during Prohibition.
Wow. We got to get you some Malort.
I'm scared.
There's a 50-50 shot that you're going to be like, oh, this isn't nowhere near as bad as anybody said, and you're going to try to vomit.
You'll take those odds.
I'll take those odds. I like Ouzo.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
It's you stand better odds drinking that than Rumpelmintz.
Than what?
Rumpelmintz.
You don't want to drink that.
Okay.
Rumpelmintz 120 proof, peppermint vodka.
All right. We got our Malort. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. These are delicious.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Hey, our friends Desiree and Dave of HighGravityBrew.com have a delicious new ingredient kit that would be perfect for refreshing summer drinking by the pool or on the porch. It's Zing Goza, a beer that is very popular in Pippin's Tap Room, High Gravity's Tulsa brewery. That's one of the benefits of having a tap room attached to your homebrew store. You get to try out recipes on customers and then turn them into homebrew ingredient kits for shipping across the country. Zing Goza is salty and tart and makes an amazing base for fruit additions. In fact, right there on HighGravityBrew.com, you can choose to add fruit flavoring or a fruit puree to take the kit to the nth degree right there on that page. Flavors like peach, blueberry, pineapple, lime. There are I counted 35 flavorings and purees to choose from right there on the Zing Goza kit page on highgravitybrew.com. It's part of the new and improved highgravitybrew.com. Of course, as always, you can use your own recipes to build your own beer on the Build Your Own Beer page. And you can check out the Wordhog controllers and turnkey systems that use electricity to take the pain out of propane. Don't forget to use the code EBC75BB to save $75 off your Wordhog purchase. That's with our good friends I'm so excited, at family-owned and operated highgravitybrew.com. That's highgravitybrew.com.
Tell me who you are and where you're from.
My name is Joe Girango. I'm from Fusion Projects, which is a company located in Chicago, in River North area.
And what do we got here?
So we have two tables here actually today. This table is Mamita's Tequila Seltzer, made with real tequila. And then the other table over here would have Pirate Water, which is our brand new partnership venture with Barstool Sports. So it's a 10% flavored malt beverage.
Wow. So I got to keep I'm a beer guy, but I got to keep an open mind. So dealer's choice. What would you like to serve me a little sample of?
We're going to try the Tequila Sunrise. This is the perfect flavor to kick off summer with. So it's our citrus cherry flavor. Again, made with real tequila, 5% alcohol, 95 calories.
Now, it does not look like a Tequila Sunrise.
It does not. It is still a seltzer at the end of the day. So, we use all natural flavoring, but it is a tequila seltzer.
Oh, that's nice. It doesn't taste like a urinal cake.
Absolutely no. We like to say that our real tequila really does help the batch, and then all using natural flavors, low sugar, gluten free. Very very sticks to the healthy side of adult beverage.
And I got to think, maybe I'm fooling myself, but I think I do taste a little bit of tequila in there.
You do get the tequila, but you don't get those negative effects. You don't get the burning sensation afterwards. You get a very nice, clean, crisp taste.
Yeah, it finishes very clean. It disappears from the palate.
Yep.
Actually, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, no, we love them. We are the original first brand to use tequila as a base alcohol for our seltzers, so we're very proud of them and looking forward to a great summer.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me who you are and where you're from.
I am originally from Colorado.
Now, we don't want your life story.
Oh. Now, I'm from Elwood. The meadery is in Dwight, so about an hour and a half, 2 hours south of here.
So what are you pouring today?
We are pouring a strawberry lemonade and blueberry lemon. Both are a 5.5% mead.
Okay, and which would you like, Steve?
I'll try the strawberry lemonade.
And this is the Impossible Mead Inc. No, Unpossible. Unpossible.
Ralph Wiggum.
And I'll try the other.
Okay.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
I got nothing to cheers with, but
you will soon. Very pretty.
I'm pretty sure you will not be disappointed.
So tell me what's the philosophy behind the meadery?
So all of this is obvious. It's unfiltered fermented honey.
Right.
Various types. There's honey blossom. All the different flavors of the honeys. But then we take it after it's been fermented. Then we cut it with the different flavors. So you can get a full flavored one that's 13-14%, or you can get the sessionable stuff that's a little bit more easy drinking.
Well, it's delicious. Go ahead and help these poor people here that are waiting while we talk. I've got I can't remember what the fruit is, but it's really good.
Blueberry. It's blueberry lemon. Yours.
Yeah.
And mine's strawberry lemon.
How is it?
It's very good. The fruit's definitely there. How he said that he added the fruit to it makes perfect sense. Both the lemon and the strawberry come through very nicely. Strawberry's a hard flavor to capture, and they did a good job in this.
And we have to trade.
Okay.
So, I love the dark fruits in that one.
That's really good. Yeah, it really comes through. Really good.
Yeah, yours is. I like mine. I like the blueberry better, for sure.
I think I probably do too, but because I just like blueberries. Yeah, I do a lot of blueberry meads, and that's a really good example of it.
Yeah, they're cleanly fermented. The fruit flavors come through nicely. Yeah, I would definitely buy the blueberry version.
Well, yeah, and actually the strawberry is really nice too. Although I get probably a little more lemon than strawberry, and that's okay. You know, and in fact, it's billed as a lemonade, like a strawberry lemonade mead, and definitely comes through.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir. These are delicious.
Awesome. I knew you guys would like them.
Tell me who y'all are and where you're from.
We're Phase 3 Brewing from Lake Zurich.
And what are you pouring today?
We got a couple different hazy IPAs. We have Distorted Light, we have Double Dry Hop Color Channel, and then we're pouring a Citra Hop Seltzer. So it's a seltzer base hopped with Citra hops.
What do you recommend?
I love Distorted Light. That's my favorite beer that we're doing right now, so that's what I would recommend.
Fix me up. Yeah. And wait, what can you fix my buddy up with?
I personally love the hop seltzer. It's a really unique seltzer, and I really just the hops with it and the aftertaste of it is really nice.
Are you up for a hop seltzer?
I'm up for almost anything.
Now, has this got alcohol in it, or is it just a seltzer? Oh, okay.
5%.
5%.
Yep.
It's clear. Cheers. So tell me about Phase 3.
So Phase 3, we're based out of Lake Zurich. Opened up in 2019 and really expanding. We're known for our hazy IPAs, and especially our double dry hop IPAs. And we're actually in the process of opening up our second tap room down in Elmhurst right now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is really good. It's nice and bright and hoppy and refreshing and drinkable, and I could have a lot of this. How's the seltzer?
The seltzer's great. And you're right, the hops come through really nice. It's all about the hops. Just nice, clean, very well fermented, so there's no after wang, that you wouldn't want. It's nice, yeah.
I don't think I've had a hop seltzer before.
I don't think I have either. I've had non-alcoholic hop teas, but I've not had an alcoholic hop seltzer.
Well, this is really good stuff. It sounds like you guys are having fun.
We are. We're having a blast down here today.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell me who you are and where you're from.
The name is Derek Butler. I'm from Mount Prospect, Illinois.
Where is that?
It's not too far from where we're standing.
Oh.
Actually, we're at this great beer fest that seems to be almost all day, but it really isn't. It only feels that way, right? And that's probably because of how many beers are here and the weather and the people you get to meet.
Yeah, it's great. This is an awesome thing. The sun is starting to come out.
Yes. Usually there's nothing better.
So what brings us together today is a common theme.
I think that theme might be, for $500, alcohol.
Well, no, more specifically.
Well, no, more specifically, it's a brew fest.
Yeah, but the hot dog beer.
Oh, no, specifically, yes. If we're going that deep, yes, it's the hot dog beer.
Specific.
Yes, it's the hot dog beer. It is excellent. It is 100% what it is as advertised, and maybe even a little bit more. Because you get a little bit of complexity, you get everything that a Chicago hot dog should be. It's easy on the palate, it's very easy to drink, and it's exactly what it says it is. And that's, I don't know if many brewers can really get that done.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people talk a lot about beer and what they can do, but can you back it up? Can you actually produce a product that somebody can drink and say, wow, that tastes like a hot dog, like a Chicago hot dog? Not like we're from New York or we're, somewhere else and we're dragging it through a Californian garden. No, this is Chicago. This is what we do. Like, people know when you're not genuine when you say it's a hot dog. No, it has everything. I tasted the celery salt. It's there. I got the mustard seed. It's there. I got a little bit of heat from the sport pepper. It's there. I had nothing but positive things to say about it, and obviously I'd drink it again. And this is from somebody who probably wouldn't have.
Now, when you first started drinking it, you said to me, there's no sport pepper. But then I said, hang in there,
Correct. That sport pepper kind of came on late for me. And honestly, it may be because I have been at the Brew Fest for a few hours.
Yeah, my palate's a little dead.
Yes, it might be. But it came on strong at the end, and that's pretty much what sealed it, because that was the only thing that was left.
Now I sense the notes that you're giving, and you smelled the beer, and so it's like, I can tell that you have a culinary background or a culinary background, depending on your preference. So I can tell that you are a foodie.
Yes, I have been a foodie, will continue to be a foodie. My first job was in the restaurant industry, and it really kind of attunes you to everything that you're going to deal with in life, because everything is about your palate and learning about what you specifically like, but also appreciating quality in what you're eating and or drinking. And it makes, I don't know, but to me it makes life beautiful.
And I told you I feel like I'm an Amway salesman, but I think that you are a home brewer in waiting, and that all you need is a couple of pieces of gear and a recipe, and you are on your way to being an awesome home brewer, because you've got the palate, and I think you've got the curiosity, and I think you've got the culinary background, or culinary background, depending on their preference. But I think that you need to be a home brewer.
Honestly, I would agree. I just have to get back into it, because a friend of mine, Phil, we started doing this probably about 10 years ago, and it kind of lapsed, but I would love to obviously get back into it. It's not like it's something that goes away. Either you love beer or you don't.
Yeah.
You love what you drink, and you love what you eat, or you don't. Either food is something that's quality and something that gives you strength and gives you energy, or it's something that makes you feel alive. And for me, it's both. So I honestly feel a little bit blessed to have that. But it's about execution. And that's really where I'm kind of lacking right now. I need the drive for the execution.
Well, it just takes practice. And maybe it's just like brewing with a friend, and just like learning the essentials. That was the barrier that kept me out. It was like, what if I screw it up? Most of the time when you screw up when you're making a beer, you'll still make a beer. It might be different from what you started out with, but maybe that's better. So my goal today is to try to get Derek into home brewing.
I think he may have converted me, honestly. I make no promises here. Obviously, I have to reserve something.
Right.
But
no pressure.
No pressure here, but that's a part of what life is, right?
Yeah.
It's about experiences. And if I can't experience something, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's the sweetness of life. And home brewing is a part of that. I mean, that's what drew me to it originally. Because it's an expression of who you are and what you want to bring to the world. So, in essence, it's a part of what you are and who you are. And why wouldn't you want to share that?
Yeah. All right. You've converted me, and I'm already a home brewer. So.
Well, listen, it's great talking to you today. It was great to meet you.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's great to drink a hot dog beer that's of quality,
yeah,
that I can legitimately say as a Chicagoan, I drink that again.
There you go. It's been a highlight meeting you, Derek. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
No. Okay, tell me who you are and where you're from.
No, you don't want to talk to me. No. But I'll drink beer. No.
What are you drinking?
I already forgot. That's how good it is. What's your podcast called?
Basic Brewing Radio.
Fabulous.
We're home brewers.
Why aren't you guys here with your own beer?
We're from out of town.
How exciting! Cheers!
Have you had the hot dog beer?
No, where's it at?
It's way over on that side.
With me, is that really a thing, hot dog beer?
Yeah, it's good. Do you like Do you like Chicago dogs?
Yes, but not to drink it.
You would if you drank it.
One. There's a hot dog beer.
Do I get to eat a hot dog while drinking the beer?
No,
you're
it is the
drinking
beer.
It's a hot dog in liquid form.
We're trying.
You got to go. See, we're hot dog beer evangelists. Y'all got to try the hot dog beer.
That's your thing, eh?
Tastes like a hot dog?
It tastes like a hot dog. And all the ingredients of a Chicago dog.
Nice.
Everything but ketchup.
I'm going to try it. What was the brewery? Do you know? Do you remember?
Well, it's over
there. That's helpful. Thank you. We're doing great.
Just ask people where the hot dog beer is.
And
they'll tell you.
Okay, do you like hot stuff?
I like hot stuff. Yeah.
Did you do the one where they put tahini on the rim of the glass?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, it's like 2 or 3 that way. Don't ask me what the brewery is, but they put tahini. Chef kiss.
Wow.
So, cheers.
All right. Cheers.
Nice to you. Fabulous.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet
Thanks.
fellas.
Bye.
Tell me who you are and where you're from.
Jeff with Brickstone Brewing.
What are you doing here, Jeff?
We are sampling out our Brickstone APA. That's our flagship beer. We got Indecisive Particles, our new hazy IPA, and we got Brickstone Lager, which we're offering a full turbo upgrade. We rim the glass with either the hot sauce or a mango chamoy with the little tahini powder. People are loving it.
Okay. Steve, can Steve try one?
Steve can try one. What do you want to try, Steve?
The full Monty, the whole yard thing that you do.
You want to try half and half hot sauce, half mango? Sure.
All right, I got you.
All right, here we go. Anyway, there's people in line, so I'll let you be the guinea pig.
Okay.
Or I'll share yours.
Yeah.
Well, people have been drinking beer. They're gonna beat us up if we hold up the line too long. So he's got stuff on the rim of the glass and he's pouring it.
Thanks, man.
Okay, take care of these people while we taste.
All right, Steve. Let me know how you like it.
All right.
So here we go.
Oh wait, but let me take a picture of your rimming. I mean the rim of your glass.
Cut that out.
Okay, we got it.
Right.
Wait, let's get you with the ballpark in the background. Okay.
All right. There we go. Oh yeah, that's happening. Yeah. It's like a it's like a michelada a little bit. So a michelada, you know, the Mexican cocktail, very much like that.
Oh. Ah. Wow, that's a lot.
That's really good. That's really good. This is the kind of stuff I like.
Oh my God.
You know, this kind of novelty a little bit.
Yeah.
This is what I like a lot.
My salivary glands are working overtime. There's the salt and the heat and the beer and the oh my God.
Yeah, it's happening totally.
I need another beer to chase that beer.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. The verdict is it's delicious.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by.
And again, you're from Brickstone.
Jeff with Brickstone. Yep. Brickstone Brewing in Bourbonnais.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Okay, we recommended that you have the hot dog beer. Y'all recommended that we have the beer with all the
tahini on it, which we did.
What'd you think?
It's great.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was like a flavor sensation.
Huh? Yeah.
So-
The hot dog one tasted like a hot dog, but I couldn't drink the whole thing. It wasn't a drink. It tasted like a hot dog. It did that job, but he likes it.
I'm going off I had a hot dog before having this beer, so I've already filled my stomach with the food of it. Now the taste is just nice on top of it.
So you're a pro on the hot dog beer.
Yeah, just because, again, if I were in her boat and hadn't eaten a hot dog, I would probably hate it.
No, I liked
because
it.
I would want a hot dog.
I liked it. It just like I couldn't drink it.
It's small quantity.
Yes, a sipper, if you will.
Well, it's good that y'all have tried the hot. Oh, here she comes.
I tried the hot dog beer.
Did I lie to
Sir,
you?
no,
Did I lie?
but now I want to eat a hot dog.
See?
But I don't want to drink it.
See, again, that's what I was saying.
Delicious and weirdly accurate. Tasted like relish, but I don't want to drink it. No. 2 out of 10 would recommend.
Oh, that's a little harsh.
No, it's very honest. But if it was in a hot dog, I would eat it.
That's all that in a bag of chips.
What did you think of it?
I love it.
10-10 would recommend or what? What are you feeling?
10-10, but
You're a dirty liar.
I'm not a dirty liar. What are you accusing me of here?
You've never had a Chicago dog.
I have had many a Chicago dog.
Y'all don't
You
fight.
like your meat. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. What's your other favorite beer?
Oh, the favorite beer. Oh. That's a tough one.
Top
I like
three.
the- I
Top
like the-
three.
I like the tahini thing.
Oh, see, I told you that was good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you swear. Sorry.
I can bleep it out.
Oh, great. Fabulous. Wonderful. Done. Where'd you get these?
Oklahoma, Tulsa.
Yeah. But I want one now. Here.
Well, here.
No.
There, you can have
I
it.
couldn't. No.
We're leaving.
No, you're not. You're going to go to more beer fests and you're gonna
Beer brings everybody together. They were arguing, they were fighting about the hot dog beer. Now they're back together again.
Everybody just got to get drunk and be happy.
No, we're responsibly tipsy.
No, I didn't drive. I don't have to say that.
All right, y'all have fun, but be careful.
Cheers. Safe travels.
Yes. We're walking by the concession stand, and something is woefully absent from the concession stand.
Like what? Like Chicago dogs?
Yeah, there's no hot dogs.
I was just thinking, like the one thing I haven't done since I've been in the Chicagoland area is have a Chicago dog.
Oh no, wait. They have a jumbo hot dog for $5.
Oh, that's probably it. I don't want one.
We had lunch before we came.
I'll regret it. I do want one, but I know better.
Yeah. What we should do is get a hot dog to have with the hot dog beer, but I'm full.
Well, that'd be...
We won't say where we ate, but
Yeah.
we ate a bunch, and it was all right. But I'm full of food and beer.
A good hot dog would have been better.
All right.
Let it go with that.
So, Steve, shall we go off the clock and just relax and enjoy our time here at the Ballpark Brew Fest? This is actually it's a cool the way the event is laid out. It's kind of linear.
Yeah.
Which is fun and interesting. So you don't miss anybody because you go back and forth.
That's very true. Yeah, you can just kind of just go right along and you can start on the third base side and go to the first base side, and you've covered all the bases.
Literally.
No,
this is the sun is starting to come out and the wind is starting to come up. So my Don King mic sock here, or windscreen, is coming in handy.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm going to stop talking for a living and start drinking for fun.
You better do that before you foul out.
Strike one.
That's right.
This is why I need to turn off the mic. I can't. I'm not clever anymore, as if I ever was.
Well, I'm right there with you. So,
well, Steve, thanks for coming. To Chicago with me, and then next month, let's say we go to San Diego.
You know, I've wanted to see the flowers, the ocean, the beach, the beers. I don't want to see the beers. I do want to drink them. And all our friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Well, thanks again to Steve for going to Chicago with me. I was going to share the story about the scary Uber driver, but maybe I'll tell that one during the disaster show. If you see us at HomebrewCon, ask me about the scary Uber driver in Chicago. In the meantime, if you have brewing questions, show suggestions, or just want to say howdy, write to james@basicbrewing.com or just fill out the contact form at basicbrewing.com. And please don't forget to tell us where you're from. Check out our mobile-friendly shop at basicbrewingshop.com. Thanks to everybody supporting us through our Patreon page. Special goodies coming your way. Check that out at patreon.com/basicbrewing. It's all until next time. Until then, thanks for listening, everybody. I'm James Spencer. Production help for Basic Brewing Radio and our website is provided by Kelly Dotson. Basic Brewing Radio is a production of Active Voicing. We'll talk to you next time, everybody. In the meantime, stay well and stay tuned. So long.